Hey guys, this video I'm about to make here is one that I've been wanting to make for a long time. It's one of many that I've had on my list, to make. I've got so many ideas for YouTube videos. I've been buying a lot of stuff. Just had a lot going on, and I got a lot of videos coming your way that you're really going to enjoy, and I'll be glad to share with you guys. So definitely stay tuned for all of those. This video here I wanted to make because I'm titling it, Why Do I Collect Military Stuff? Or Why I Collect Military Stuff. And, that's a question I've been asked for several years now. Different people I've come in contact with ask me, why do you like this stuff so much? What is it about it? Why do you like collecting these things or these items or these objects? And, well, for me, and I know a lot of the other collectors out there, a lot of you guys, these aren't just items. These aren't just things. These are people. Whenever I buy a new piece to add to my collection, it's like I'm adding a person. Some people might think that's kind of weird and not understand it, but that's why I collect and share my collection with people. That way they can better understand, all the sacrifices and everything that's, and all the lives that have been given and everything for the freedom of our country and, for how we're able to live nowadays. Just so I wanted to put this video together and share with you why I collect. Just for example, this right here, most of you guys can see this rifle right here and think, okay, that's an M1 carbine, right? You've seen it in some of my shooting videos, and I made a video on it when I first got it, but check this out. It's got the initials AC carved under there. Now, it doesn't actually tell me what A and C stand for, but AC is obviously somebody's initials. So this isn't just a rifle. This is a person to me. And like I said, it might sound weird, but this is a part of somebody's life. Each one of these items here on this table in my collection, they're part of a story, someone's life story. Or, they could have been used by multiple people. These are experiences, and stories, and these are just people's lives. These right here belong to heroes, to me, the people that I look up to. And a lot of these guys, obviously I'll never meet. A lot of them have probably passed on, I'm sure. But if I could, I would go back in time and shake the hand of every veteran that's ever served this great country. I just have that much admiration for all the men and women. I wish I could meet all of them and thank them personally. And so, unfortunately, I can't do that. So, in a way, by me collecting, I'm somewhat honoring their memory. And, and I display these items, and I take pride in how I display them and everything, because I'm so grateful for what all's been done for me and my family, So, like I said, this isn't just an M1 carbine. This is Mr. AC. This is a hero here who carried this. Underneath it right here, check this out. This is an Ike jacket, World War II. Check this out. This is TM Steel. If I can pull it, get the name there for you. There you go. Mr. Steel. So this is not just a jacket. This is a person. This belonged to someone. Someone wore this, Down here, check this out. It says Josie. Actually, underneath here, there's the name George. It's kind of covered up by the buckle. George Josie. So this isn't just a belt. This is a person, part of a person's life, their life story, right? This canteen right here with the belt, look. Happy Harris, I guess that's pronounced right, but Mr. Harris. So Mr. Harris wore this belt, used this canteen. It's not just an object, it's a person. It's part of someone's life story, Then look down here. All of these dog tags. These are people, This right here is Mr. R.W. Burney. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. R.W. Burney. These right here are the same soldier. This is Mr. John Hinkle. Right here we got Mr. Jerome Davidson. You got John Porzio. You got Arnold Burton. So these, like I said, whenever I buy something, I'm like, okay, there's a helmet, or there's a rifle, or there's a canteen, or whatever. No, that's a person. It's exciting. Each one of these items have a whole history, which unfortunately not everything's named or marked or everything, so we'll never know the history. But, these objects have been probably all over the world, and it's just exciting thinking about where these items could have been, Who could have worn these helmets? Who shot the rifle? It's just exciting, and it's collecting. It's addicting in a way, and it can be expensive. A lot of you guys know that. It can be an expensive hobby, but You know, some things are just worth, spending the money on, I believe, I'm not into video games personally. I don't hate on anybody that does. I'm not into technology and everything. I like old stuff. I love going to antique stores, flea markets. I like seeing how we've evolved as people with technology and seeing, old tools or, just old everything. I just love it. Old appliances, it intrigues me, And so, just like these right here, you guys are looking, okay, there's a couple of helmets. Well, these aren't just helmets. Let me tell you who these people are. This one right here, this is Mr. Mike Lavnius, and he was in the Marine Corps. Mike Lavnius. This is him right here. This one right here, check this out. This isn't just a helmet. This is Mr. John Burdan. So see, obviously these are objects, but they're a part of people. They're people. They're persons. There's evidence that these people have existed. They're heroes. Check this out. Got these double buckle combat boots. Awesome, but they're not just boots. Check this out. Woodward. So that's the soldier's last name. So these belong to Mr. Woodward. He wore these. He's fought in these. For all I know, he may have died in these. I hope not. But there's a lot of soldiers out there that wore boots just like that who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Same thing with the helmets. Drank out of a canteen just like that. Shot a rifle like that. Check this out here. U.S. Marine Corps. D.F. Perry. Like I said, that's not just a jacket. It's not just a uniform. It's Mr. Perry. It belonged to him. And these are some of the different things that just make me love what I do. Make me love to collect. Obviously I can't spend every dollar I make working, my butt off. I have a family. I have a wife and 3 kids, right? So there's bills and other expenses of life that have to come first. But I'm not going to let these heroes, men or women, of all, all through the generation, I'm not going to let them be forgotten. So I'm just one of many who have the same passion for this type of thing and want to preserve the memory of these great heroes, people that existed, And it's really touching to me, it goes to my heart, my heart goes out and I'm just so thankful for all, I'm just so grateful, I love American flags, I love to fly them, and I'm just so grateful for this country, But like I said, each of these items, even I just said items, these are people, but they all tell a story. Like I've said, they're a part of someone's memory. And honestly, some of these things I have, they might be a memory that someone doesn't want to remember. I'm sure. I'm sure there's this gun, this rifle, I should say, has taken a life. Not that I want to think it has, but there's a good chance it has, and my other weapons. These guys wearing these helmets right here, they could have been killed wearing those helmets for all I know. These guys right here, they might have already passed on, I don't know. But whether they're alive or have already passed on, it's still my duty, I believe, to preserve their memory and share these experiences and these items, that belong to these people. And it's just so fascinating when you can track the history of that particular soldier and find out where all they've been. It's just mind-blowing to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just so grateful, so fortunate and blessed in many ways. Like I said, I'm just blown away, Like I said, I have a wife and 3 kids, and I think history is very important. I'm not going to force my kids to collect military stuff. I'm not saying that, but it's my obligation and my job to remind them and share with them stories and get them involved, when I go picking or whatever, to involve them and let them know about history, about military history and all the sacrifices and all the people that have been killed or wounded and everything. It's my job as a parent, one of my many responsibilities, to teach my children to be thankful for where we are, to be thankful that we're free, and we're so blessed in so many ways because of heroes like these laying, or sitting here on my table. Not heroes because of this gun or that helmet or the boots, but heroes because of Mr. AC, John Burdan, Mike Lavnius, Mr. Woodward, Mr. Harris, Mr. Steele, and so on. we are where we are because of these heroes right here. And so, like I said, I'm just going to wrap this video up, but I just want to share with you this, like I said, it's a question I've been asked so many times over the years. Why do you like to collect? What is it about it? What is so fascinating about it? I've always been a history buff. I've always liked military history, watching war movies, reading books. I still do all that. I never thought I'd be able to have the type of money to collect this, which I live paycheck to paycheck. I'm not well off in any means, but I'm just grateful that I was able to slowly pick up an item here and then, be able to buy more things or trade or whatever and increase my collection. And so I just wanted to share this video with you, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way as me. And I just hope this, tugs at your heart like it does me. I'm very passionate about this, and I got a lot of love for these people, that unfortunately, like I said, I'll never be able to meet them all. I'm always grateful to meet an old veteran, whether it's World War II or Vietnam or Korea or even nowadays, to shake their hand. Sometimes they want to share your little story or whatever. Sometimes they don't. That's fine. But just to be able to shake their hand, and be in their, I guess, their presence, it does a lot for me, and I'm so grateful. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you're watching this video and you've never really watch my videos or subscribe, definitely take a look at my other videos and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. For those of you that have been subscribed to me for a long time, I appreciate all of you. Please continue to watch my videos and support my channel and share if you will. I've got an awesome purchase going on. I'm hoping it's going to be finalized either tonight or tomorrow, and I'm super excited about something I've been wanting for years. And you're going to be blown away if it works out. I hope it does. If it does, I plan on making a video in the next day or two. Also, I'm going on a road trip starting this Friday. I'm going several hours away from home, and I'm going to be doing some picking and hopefully pick up some really awesome items and make a video on it sometime next week. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank a veteran. Donate to wounded warriors. Support our troops. We got a lot to be thankful for. And I thank you guys as well.